Hello, Glenn Douglas here, pastor of Life Groups and Connect. And today we're going to be talking a bit about the plan for groups here at Lake City. And to start out with, I want to give you just a little bit of background. Life Groups have been around at Lake City for maybe about 10 years. I got started out where Pastor Mike initially had asked us all to get into groups at one point. Everybody got into groups. The groups appointed a leader, and that's how Life Groups got started here at Lake City. And that was about 10 years ago. Over the journey, there's been a number of people involved with the refining and working on the whole connection with groups. It kind of traveled through a number of different turns, and then here, a few years back, maybe 6-7 years ago, Patty Moreno stepped in as the pastor over Life Groups, and she really focused on bringing some structure to the life groups and to organize our life groups into different types of groups and to bring some acknowledgement to how we gather and when we gather and what we do. And Patty worked very hard at that and put some nice structure to it. And then as she transitioned with her husband Gary to plant a church in Liberty Lake, then along came Rodney Wright. And we all know Rodney Wright. We love Rodney Wright. And Rodney took the leadership of groups. One of the key things he did with groups, he really maintained a high focus on keeping together all of our groups under one umbrella, whether it was a recovery-oriented group or a life group or an activity type thing. He had a vision to keep all groups together and under an umbrella. And we worked hard at doing that. And then just about 2 years ago, we formulated that thought into some specific type of groups here at Lake City. Rodney and I worked together with others on the Connect team, and we came up with 3 specific type of groups to clarify the different types we have, and that's what I'm going to share with you here this morning. It's the system that we have now and we're underway with, and by the way, what's my distinctive with it? Well, it's to take it the next step beyond what Gary and Patty and everybody else has done to bring some real structure into equipping and preparing the leaders to actually lead groups. And so those 3 type of groups that we put in place 2 years ago are still in place, and let me give you a brief thumbnail sketch of those. The first type is a life group. Pretty common term. It's been around for a long time. It's basically a long-term group that's relationship-based and focused, and it has a study component and a serve component to it. And those are our life groups, and they're the probably the majority of the type of groups we have. And then after life groups, we have university groups. University groups, that's kind of a big name for the thing, but they're short-term in focus. They're topical or study-focused, and they come together to do a Bible study, to do maybe a topic on financial peace, or any topic-oriented study is where a university group would land. And then the last type we have is called an activity group, and it's just that. It could be long or short term. It is activity focused. It might be, hey, let's go out and jog together, let's go out and ride motorcycles together, whatever that activity might be. And it's highly relationship focused with just a small portion of it being focused on spiritual things. But all 3 groups lead you toward deeper discipleship in Christ. And thank you for being on this journey with us.